Hi, my name is Deanna, and if you're new around here, I've traveled for the past 15 months in my self-converted school bus with my dog Honcho. We've had such an amazing adventure, and I've loved every second of it, but I decided I'm ready to take on a new project. This time, I'm converting a 2020 ProMaster van and documenting the entire process to bring you along with me. Welcome to the first episode of the Van Build. Hi guys! We're starting a new project, the van. Day one, build, starting it. I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited. I'm gonna be documenting the whole process. I watched a lot of YouTube videos of van builds and schoolie builds, obviously. And a lot of people really teach like step by step. Their intention is to teach people how to do things. That is not my intention. I'm just documenting every step of the way, so that way it feels like you guys are part of the build with me. My goal is to not teach anyone, but just document and show all the steps and all the process that goes into turning a van into a tiny home on wheels. So we've got a long journey ahead of us. This is week one, day one. The plan is to finish in like 4 months, a little less than 4 months now, like 3.5. January 1 is the goal, fingers crossed. I've got a lot of exciting things planned. I have a great vision for what I want. I just need to make it come to life now, obviously. But I'm super excited to share with you guys. I'm going to be documenting it. I'm going to be tracking how many hours I spend on the van. I'm going to be tracking how much I spend at the end, so I can do a grand total video at the end of the build series. And yeah, it's going to be a journey, y'all. The goal is to do a video every week, every Sunday, a new video of the week of what we've done. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Subscribe now so you'll get those notifications throughout the whole process of seeing this come to life. So with that being said, let's jump right in. Goal of week one is max air fan and windows. That is the goal. I ordered the windows last week. They got here super fast, and that's the plan. So here's to hoping everything goes how it's supposed to go. Let's get started, y'all. So first things first is to make a cutout thingy for, I don't know. First things first is to make a template so I can put this on the roof and know where to cut. So it's 14 by 14, so I just traced the interior piece that goes on the inside, but I'm just gonna measure it and make sure. Yeah, because wait, this is smaller. I'm confused. Hold on. Okay, 13.5. So I don't know if 14 by 14 really means 13.5 or what, but this goes on the inside. Oh. Just pretend whatever I just said, I didn't say. I think you have to take this. Hold on, I have to think about this. It goes into the roof like this, so this has to fit. But wait, shouldn't I trace the outside of it? So, upon further research, I did some Googling and some YouTube video watching. I love watching other people do certain steps because it's been like 2.5 years, y'all, since I did this. So shout out to Linnea. I watched her max fan install. She said she traced this too and said, don't do this is wrong. And that's literally what I just traced. So she said just make a 14 by 14 inch square, which is what the instructions say. And when I was tracing things, it wasn't lining up. So 14 by 14 it is. Okay. This is why building takes me so long, because I literally don't know what box cutters want. I swear I make things 10 times harder for myself. Ta-da, 14 by 14. Okay, I think we can go on the roof now. Okay. Oh, holy cow. I can't even see. Okay, holy cow, it's so bright up here. So, got my 14 by 14. It's going right up here in the front. Right here in the middle. Luckily I have this section which is already like the middle of the van, and I just put it right down the middle of this. So next I'm going to take an Expo marker and trace the outside. Clearly not a very good tracer. Okay, so the first time I built, I didn't wear glasses all the time, and I just had regular glasses, and I got so many wood and metal shavings in my eye. I had to go to the ER twice because of it. So this time around, I got goggle safety glasses. I know I look so silly, but I'm really trying to avoid hospital visits this time. I had 3 hospital visits on the bus build, so let's see if we can go for 0 for the van build. So I've got my goggles, and now that I've got these pilot holes in, I'm going to actually cut out the square now. As you can see, I just shop vacuumed all the shavings up. But what you didn't see, which I didn't film, honestly I was too lazy to take the camera off the roof, I created a wood frame on the inside. There's clamps holding it in right now. Just took some 1x2s, made a little wood frame around the outside of the hole, so that way when I screw in this flange, it just has some more things to screw into other than just the metal roof. So next 2 steps are to use some butyl tape to seal it between the flange and the roof, and then drill some holes, drill this into the wood, which has been drying for about like 15 minutes when it's clamped. So I think it's fine for now. Yeah, that's all I got. the week, cutting holes in the van. I was gonna start with my 2 bunk windows, but my mom has to leave in like an hour and a half, and I'm gonna need help putting the big window in, and she goes out of town tomorrow for 6 days. So I have basically an hour and a half to cut a big hole in the van and get the window ready to install. So I'm gonna start with the big window because I think I can do the small windows by myself with like tape and stuff. So we're gonna start with the big window. This is my slider door window. I got it from Van Windows Direct. Highly recommend. I ordered it last week Wednesday and it came this week Wednesday. So it was only a week to get all the way across the country to here. But I'm really excited about this one because it's not just like one of those ones that just have like the T's and only the bottom ones open. Like half of the window opens and it has a screen with like a slider. So I'm really pumped about that. The other thing I will say though about this company that a lot of people complain about is there are no instructions. You have to look them up on their website. They do have a YouTube video. It's not very helpful. I found some other channels. I can list them, maybe like right here if I remember, that I watched that were really helpful in learning how to install these windows. Shabuya. I hate angle grinders. They're so scary. Okay. So I basically did that to, when I make the jigsaw cut, it's easier to cut through this thicker bracket part. The great thing about the window that I got is it's specifically made for this van. So with that being said, I literally just follow this trim here and cut that all the way out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill pilot holes, like really focusing on the corners, and then a couple in the middle, and then on the outside I'm gonna take painter's tape to map it out following the holes all the way around, and then take the jigsaw and cut out a big ass hole. So I'm imagining this process only taking me 20 minutes. Let's see if I can do that because like I said, my mom's leaving in like an hour. So I at least need to have the hole out, the primer and the glue on so we can stick the window on before she leaves. So otherwise the van's gonna have a big hole in it all weekend, or all week. Because I'll be by myself. I think I could do it by myself, but I would just feel better if someone else was here. So, yeah. I'm gonna get my drill bits now, and let's get going. I'm so scared. Okay. This might be enough holes. I'm just gonna do one bigger one now though, so I can get my jigsaw in the hole. And I also Also, another tip, I don't know if this is true, but I saw online that you should cut out the sides and the bottom first to help prevent like flapping. And once you cut out these, you should tape them down. So that's what I'm gonna do when I get to that part. But I think I can get my jigsaw. Shoot, I should have done the big hole down here. Oh. She's out. Holy shit, there's a hole in my van. Ta-da! Oh my god. Hi, nice to meet ya. How can I help ya? We recruited my mommy to help because this urethane is hard to get out. It just needs to be, yeah, that's too thin. It has to be taller than this. Don't push too hard against it. Okay, ready? This is the moment. Oh my god! Oh fuck. How did that even happen? What am I gonna do? Fuck. All that shit's gonna be a bitch to get off. Well guys, 2 issues. I followed the wrong instructions for my window online. So the hole I cut is too big for the window that I had. The other issue is the window I had a crack in it and just shattered as soon as I picked it up. So this is what I'm dealing with. A window that's shattered, and also a hole that's too big for the window I ordered anyways, because I followed the wrong instructions. I'm really over this. So after a long moment of silence and a lot of tears, I realized there's nothing I can really do in this moment besides make my life easier for when the new window comes later. I decided to take off the urethane before it dries. Luckily for me, it comes off pretty well with some scraping and some rubbing alcohol. I then taped trash bags over the hole for the time being. So guys, obviously yesterday was a super frustrating day of the van build. I'm sure there'll be plenty more, but that one hurt. I cried a lot of tears. I did not feel like filming me crying, so sorry if you wanted to see me cry, but not this video. Honestly, it was so frustrating because I didn't even tell you guys this yet or show you, but my camera fell over filming yesterday, smacked backwards, shattered the whole screen. It still works, but the screen is like shattered to pieces, so it was just a lot of shattering yesterday and I didn't appreciate it. So yesterday I taped up the van door or the window space with some trash bags for now. It's so ratchet. And that's my solution for the next however long until I get a window. The place that I ordered it from, they open tomorrow. They're in California, so I'm gonna call them and see if they can get me one sent out ASAP. But we're gonna call it for the week, to be honest. We didn't do much. We prepared some, ordered some things. We didn't successfully install a max air fan, I think. I haven't tested if it leaks. That'll probably be next week. Or whenever this window's put into place, to be honest. I don't want to put any water near the van until this window is in. So the fan is in, we cut a hole for the window. I have 2 bunk windows I need to do, and I honestly just want to take a break from cutting holes inside of the van. So we're gonna wait to do the bunk windows until we're closer to actually getting the window to install. So we're gonna call it for this week, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited to share this journey with you guys. I'm a bit overwhelmed with how much there is to do, but I think it's gonna come together so nicely. I have such a great vision in my head and I can't wait to make it come to life and unfold for you guys. So thanks so much guys for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.